The M1A1 Carbine, formerly known as the US Carbine Caliber 30 M1, is a 3-star RF that's only available from boss drops in 6-6, 6-4E, or S ranking the map. The M1A1 Carbine was designed to fulfill the request put out by the Chief of Infantry in 1938, who wanted a light rifle or a carbine. Winchester developed the 30 carbine cartridge for the Ordnance Department, with their prototype M2 rifle, designed by Jonathan Browning, brother of John Moses Browning, and the short-stroke gas piston used in the carbine, designed by David Marshall Williams. After succeeding in its trials, the M1 Carbine was approved for standardization on the 22nd of October 1941. At some point during its service life, the M1 Carbine was being considered to replace the M1911 as a service sidearm, but eventually lost out to it. Later variations of the carbine, the M2 and M3, had upgrades such as selective fire and infrared sights. It also saw extensive use from its introduction in World War II up to the Vietnam War. The M1 Carbine is a gas-operated short-stroke piston, rotating bolt carbine, which fires the 30 carbine cartridge from a 15 to 30 round detachable box magazine at 60 to 70 rounds per minute for the M1 and 750 rounds per minute for the M2, out to a range of about 270 meters. The M1 has many accessories, such as a folding stock variant, bayonets, flash hiders, scopes, rifle grenades, and the aforementioned fire selector. In her character art drawn by Axio, M1 wears a white button-up shirt with a pink argyle tie, blue tartan pleated skirt, tights, a knife in a holster on her right thigh, brown lace-up boots, a blue petticoat with magazines in the interior pockets, suspenders that are not worn, a brown leather backpack, pink glasses, blue beret, pink headband, and a sucker in her mouth. She holds her M1A1 carbine in her left hand, practicing poor trigger discipline. It also has a sling. In her voice lines, voiced by Momori Suzuko, M1 talks about Garand a lot.
メリークリスマス指揮官。ガーランドちゃん見てない？今日は一緒にお祝いしようと思ってたのに。指揮官、一緒に探してくれる？ありがとうございます。これでガーランドちゃんを手伝ってあげられる。今夜は賑やか。ガーランドちゃんはどんなお祭りか知らないみたい。私もあまりよく知らないの。勝ったの？やったー！ガーランドちゃん、見てくれましたか？指揮官、明けましておめでとうございます。指揮官と私、そしてガーランドちゃんと新年を迎えられ、とても良かったです。指揮官がガーランドちゃんじゃなく私を選んだ。ガーランドちゃん、なんでここに？そうだね。私、ガーランドちゃんの分まで頑張ります。指揮官、ちゃんと見ててね。ガーランドちゃんは大丈夫かな？指揮官、ガーランドちゃん見た？ごめんなさい。ガーランドちゃんかと思った。今日は七夕。ガーランドちゃんは何をお願いしたんだろう。私のお願いは秘密です。今日はバレンタインデーだから、ガーランドちゃんは遅れてくるみたいだから、私が代わりに、これ、受け取って。
Like some RFs, M1's main role is increasing her own fire rate to increase her DPS. Her tiles only affect HGs, giving a 12% cooldown buff, being best placed on tiles 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, or 8. At level 10, her skill, Assault Focus T, increases M1's rate of fire by 40%, 53 at max, for 15 seconds. This has a 5-second ICD and 16-second NCD. When fully linked at level 100 and everything maxed, M1 has 84 HP per link for a total 420, consumes 55 ammo and 90 rations, deals 95 damage, has 42 evasion, 77 accuracy, 38 rate of fire, 7 move speed, a 40% crit rate, 150% damage on crit, and an armor pen of 15. M1 is able to equip telescopic sights, hollow sights, red dot sights, suppressors, AP ammo, microchips, and capes. The recommended equipment for M1 is a 5-star telescopic sight, 5-star M1A1 sniper ammo, and a 5-star thermo-optic camo cape. This gives her plus 10 damage, plus 48% crit rate, plus 25% crit damage, and plus 120 armor pen. This brings your stats to 105 damage, 88% crit rate, 175% crit damage, and 135 armor pen. M1A1 overall doesn't have many good points, sadly. Realistically, her skill is the only good part about her, as it boosts her rate of fire to something above average and boosts her DPS, as well as having a good uptime and relatively short ICD. But even with her skill, her damage is a major downfall of M1A1. She's more than 20% below the average RF damage, and the skill doesn't make up for it. Her tiles are a pain as well, but it's not uncommon to have an HG above and or below an RF in some formations. Not to mention that M1A1 is boss or S rank drop, so getting her is a pain as well. If her damage was higher, I'd recommend her for earlier stages, but the cons of low damage that can't be fixed with her skill and being drop only makes her unviable, and I'd only recommend going after her if you want her for the sake of your collection, and nothing else. Also, WA2000 is overall better than her, and has a better version of her skill, though it doesn't last as long. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter for updates, and check out my Azure Lane and Arknights videos as well.